Welcome to Whois official channel. Today we are going to be talking about the rumored news of filming of Spring Festival celebration and the latest news from Tencent which the haters are spreading. The source for today's video is from a Chinese blog and we will put the URL link to the blog at the description box below. Xiao Zhan attended our song. It was revealed that the recording of the Spring Festival celebration is on January 10th. The program team is very persistent. The smooth return of Xiao Zhan has a lot to do with Dragon TV. As early as the New Year's Eve when there was no official announcement, haters received news that Xiao Zhan was going back. During that time they had been attacking Dragon TV employees. It was the employees who withstood the pressure and gave Xiao Zhan the best finale to ensure that Xiao Zhan's return was so successful. Of course, Xiao Zhan himself is also competitive. With the overall lineup inferior to other satellite TVs, he drove more than half of the popularity with his own power. When the satellite TV officially issued the New Year's report card, it also named Xiao Zhan by name. Dragon TV's relationship with Xiao Zhan is really very good. Of course, this is because Xiao Zhan is an artist who can drive the audience. This is the reason why the program group of the first season of our song should have a deep understanding. There is news about Xiao Zhan's return to our song too. However, the resistance of haters at that time should not be underestimated. The news spread for a whole season, and the viewership has been relatively popular for a season. The program group did not really invite Xiao Zhan until the end. Of course, it may be an invitation but it was Xiao Zhan who rejected. After the New Year's Eve party, Xiao Zhan proved how much traffic he can bring and that public opinion has improved. As a result, rumors of invitations to various events have come, many of which have been confirmed by haters, such as our song. Fengshare has always emphasized that this program has invited Xiao Zhan to think about it. After a whole season, she later heard that after the finals, there would be a special event. At that time, she said she wanted to watch. Recently, some netizens broke the news that Xiao Zhan will be attending our song, which is the Spring Festival celebration organized by the program group. According to the news, the event not only has Xiao Zhan, but also Wang Yuan. Generally speaking, for this kind of event, they are all willing to invite traffic, and they really need traffic to generate popularity. Is Xiao Zhan's The Oath of Love confirmed to air? Haters revealed Tencent's latest news. Broadcasting plans remains a mystery. On New Year's Day 2021, the CCTV TV series Whois warmed up Xiao Zhan's upcoming dramas, and Whois and Tencent centered on it. The first day of the new year is strong enough. That day came at the right time. Finally waiting for some good news. Can't say how it feels. Our hearts are so full. For more than a year, the topic of the Oath of Love and Duo Continent have been the center of discussions every day. Fans who think like a tide are waiting for the fixed date with a normal heart. They were speechless, and if they lived without incident, they could only bear their tears silently. I can't tell which kind of feeling it is, whether it is the care of family members or relatives. Career fans, loyal fans actively participated in this campaign. After experiencing the displacement of 2020, the judgment of fans has been higher. These 2 days of marketing account, bad media placed iQIYI, CCTV program titles happening in mid-January, and announced many big events. Aroused the emotions of passers-by, and gained desire and satisfaction in hindsight. Subsequently, it was openly mocked. The internet is a hodgepodge of real and false propositions. At a loss, we were easily deceived by some virtual pictures and unclear fake copy. The world is unpredictable, and it is difficult to determine the authenticity without a wise mind in the real and virtual environment. Seeing clearly the purpose of the communicator is the key. Be cautious in words and deeds, seeing is believing, and trust in authority can dominate. Just for the truth, hesitating to say but stop. From sniping to believing rumors. Xiao Zhan and Dr. Gu are mutually fulfilling. He accumulates acting skills, bears a mission, and uses his works to give the public a different look. Living in an environment of sympathy with haters, The Oath of Love became one of the first ill-fated, bumpy, and most defamed adaptations in history. Hotly discussed on Weibo, there are many short and sweet video clips of Whois and Lin Zhixiao. Because of the conflict at the contradiction level, the struggle of the chain of interest has produced bad behavior. Normal people understand that broadcasting will not have limitations. The internet violence created by the 227 elements specifically targeted this drama. The nasty and ignorant details will only make people despise even more. In the harsh counterattack of aesthetic literature and ugly sentiment, The Oath of Love has undergone many denials. Until Tencent took the shot, Dragon TV invited Xiao Zhan and Yang Zi to join the New Year's Eve, and the haters temporarily put down the suppression and implemented long-term countermeasures again. On the 5th of January, there was a rumor that there was a change in the top management of Tencent. The Oath of Love withdrew from launching, and Mango TV wasn't able to grab the ratings. Is it confirmed airing? The latest news of Tencent exposed by the haters are both credible or unbelievable. They were unable to target the TV series opening date, so they began creating fake news. It's so sad and very hateful. Think about it carefully. Xiao Zhan is the central figure in the protection of Tencent, and the itinerary of Xiao Zhan on New Year's Eve that was being exposed is not even correct. Therefore, we can be sure most of the rumors this time are false. From sniping to believing it is true, who will awaken these perpetrators? They keep on trying, and their pedantic image is deeply rooted in the hearts of the people. Marketing must be moderate, too much is wrong. From being cannon fodder to public opinion terror. In the new media era, entertainment information and film and television culture can most arouse the emotional desires of young people and begin media communication. The subculture of netizens and the unbounded nature of online communication enable more young people to experience the power of idols, but they do not know the other side of the turbid circle. The articles that affect middle school students, sensitive literature, media articles, and gossip spread by public opinion will invisibly make them see through and understand some things. This phenomenon should not be banished, and should not be evacuated to make the world serious. The TV series The Oath of Love and Duluo Continent were repeatedly reported and complained by haters. There are advantages and disadvantages. On the one hand, it has assessed the rigor of the work by Tencent, and on the other hand, it made Peter Pan realize the charm of waiting. The more questions, the more controversial. Avoiding public criticism, we saw that after the trailer was released, a large number of passers-by expected Tang San's soundtrack and Dr. Gu. Isolated groups are pathological. The helpless artist needs perseverance if he wants to reach the sky in one step. Xiao Zhan used warfare thinking to win the haters, and he turned his back on the recognition of fairness. From being a cannon fodder to being a public opinion terror, a globally recognized young artist positive energy test paper was unveiled, which resulted in a large number of fans. The two dramas were promoted in the overseas channels opened by Tencent, with a dedicated column. Xiao Zhan's image is not thin, he is brave and strategic. Resolutely responsible, hates marketing, and hates excessive hype. That's why they regard those haters as obstacles and learn from it. On the release day of The Oath of Love, his traffic will surely rise to another level. Although the broadcast time is still a mystery. But the haters still uses fake news to sell authenticity on the platform, giving him psychological space to bear gentleman's boldness, ambition, and foolish emotion. Facing the fate of Changjia, the bleak life, and the confusing world of truth, we saw Xiao Zhan's bravery and tolerance. He angered too many lawless absurd people relying on this theoretical cognition and returning from breaking the boundaries. That's all for today's episode. If you like our videos, don't forget to subscribe, and click on the notification bell for our future videos. See you in our next video.